Okay, so we're gonna do a comparison video on these two tractors. I got here a 5325 John Deere 06, and I got a 1970s Sammy Corsaro 70. Both about the same horsepower. This one's 67, that one's 68. Both take the same size tires all the way around. 11 224s in the front, 16 930s in the rear. Both have outboard planetaries. Both very, very good tractors. I will say that the loader assembly is way ruggeder on this tractor compared to that one. And these were an aftermarket loader for these. And the bucket, like, I barely even used any steel here. And really just made for scooping up loose materials and for my woods tractor, cleaning brush out of the road or something. See, this is just way, and you can also change to forks, which I'm thinking about doing to that tractor eventually, modifying it so I can. This bucket curls way further up when you're trying to scoop something up. Like that bucket don't curl up much more than that. And this one's got the 9 forward, 3 reverse, and you got three ranges, A, B, and C, and then you got 1 2 3 reverse and park. Yeah, this tractor also has 540 economy, which takes less to turn your PTO up to 540. This one also has its own remotes for the loader instead of running your hoses in the back like that one does. This one doesn't have a canopy on it. I could put one on it if I wanted, but that's pretty nice. I don't have the full fenders. You know, I like being able to put my stuff up there. Center of gravity. Like, just look at this thing. Like, these were good. They did a good job making these things not tippy, because this tractor's far tippier trying to drive on unlevel ground. And obviously a huge difference is the price tag. Some people might get mad about what I paid for this tractor. I got this tractor for $4,500, and it's only got about 3,500 hours on it. This tractor was 38 grand brand new, and still worth not much less than that. This one's got the 5-cylinder 3.1 liter. Hood opens like that. Got a nice rugged brush guard that's designed to move out of the way so you can open the hood properly. It's got a turbo on it, which that one does not. One thing I do not like about this motor is, for one, they discontinued it. Two, the injector pump mounted inside the block. And John Deere ended up going back to the 2.9 liter 3-cylinder that they'd been using since the 70s or 80s, because this motor didn't work out, especially when they switched to the regen stuff. And that's the nice thing about both these tractors, is neither one of them have that. And this one's liquid cooled, this one's air cooled, so there's no radiator to worry about stabbing out. Your fuel tank's right here, and the engine mounts somewhere, you know, halfway up the front. That's why it's got such a low center of gravity. Fuel tank's right here on this one. This one also has a very nice feature, which is makes it easier to hook up. Plus, you got holes that size and holes that size, but you can pull these out and then back in the rest of the way to what you're trying to hook onto. The back to the topic of PTOs, I forgot to mention, this tractor also has the option to be able to synchronize your PTO with your wheels. I would say that must be for a trailer with drive axles under it or something, but platform's a little more comfortable on this tractor, but you don't have to step quite as high to get on this one. So I like them both. They're both really good tractors, and both got their own things that they're not as good at, and things that they are better at. And I think if there's anything else, we got wheel weights, and the fluid's still in these tires. A couple years ago, I ran over a rock with this tractor or something and lost all the fluid out, and they told me they couldn't fix it enough to put fluid back in it, so I Just drained the other tire out and called it good. And that should be about it, really. I really don't. One other complaint about this tractor that's really not that big of a deal is where I said it's an aftermarket loader. With the loader on, because this loader comes off, you set up your jack stands, and so does that one. That one is also quick attach. I'll do a video on how they come off sometime if anybody wants. But the hood does not open all the way. The hood stops there, but you can still get to everything you need to. And I think it's really cool how these air-cooled, this is my first air-cooled diesel I've ever owned, and how they got that big blower on the side of them. That it's crazy to think that they're able to make bigger engines and have them stay cool without antifreeze. But that should be about it.